The In-Laws Season 2, Part 2. A story by E.B.'s Heart. Imagine a poor ghost trying to show face where I am. Emmanuel shouted angrily, even threatening me. I will show this little ghost what I can do. I will trap her in a place that she will be stuck for eternity. I won't go after her, because that is what she wants. Let her come here and I will send my minions after her. Emmanuel was still vibrating with anger when Juma, her personal demon, tapped him. I don't think you should look at her as little, my lord, Juma said, bowing her head. I feel a strange discomfort whenever she enters the church. Shut up. Juma, what do you know, and who do you think you are to advise me? I am your lord, and you would have remained in hell if I did not bring you here to live among humans. I know how human beings behave, so I will tell you more about her. Emmanuel shouted angrily and dismissed everyone. Deep down Emmanuel was scared, because he felt the same discomfort. It was as he is dealing with someone much more powerful. He dismissed the thought immediately and decided to wait. There is this particular service Emmanuel holds for his congregation every 3 months. In this special service, he steals their destinies and lucks. He then transfers this stolen virtues to his dedicated cult members, such that his church members do not progress, making them more vulnerable and addicted to his ministry. He will keep telling them to pray and have faith until they become as rich and successful as he is. Whenever this service was going on, Emmanuel will hypnotize his congregation. They will think they were in the spirit. Then Emmanuel's minions will be hovering over their head while stealing their destinies and luck. So this particular Sunday, which was a special service Sunday, as his congregation called it, Emmanuel started speaking in his demonic language, and everyone started drifting away into the oblivion. Then his minions were about to steal destinies. When she walked into the church, the entire atmosphere changed. Emmanuel, who had already changed into who he actually is, a demon, was mad with anger. What are you doing here? And who are you? Leave now before I destroy you forever. She laughed so hard and said, My mission is to send you and your minions back to where you belong. You cannot be tormenting humans as you wish. Emmanuel tried to go close to her, but he found out that he could not. That was when he became really scared. What do you want from me? Emmanuel shouted in anger. I have already told you what I want. Return to hell and remain there for all eternity. No, never. I will never return. I took over this body, which my master handed over to me. I have spent centuries living among humans. And you think you can send me back? I will crush you, Emmanuel screamed and rushed to where she was standing. A very strong force pushed him and hit him hard on the wall of his church. Emmanuel fell to the ground. In that instant, his congregation woke up and saw him in form of demon. By then she had disappeared. They all scampered for safety. Emmanuel ran away from his church to avoid being recognized. I will crush her. I will destroy her. I will. He stopped in that instant and told everyone to leave him. He knelt in front of Fora's statue and invoked him. Fora appeared before him. Who is she and why are you allowing her to expose me? Emmanuel asked, sounding defeated. I gave you all you need to succeed and exploit humankind, and I do not expect failure of any kind from you. But if you fail, I will not destroy you, but I will punish you for all eternity. Fora roared. But you have not still told me who she is, and how I can defeat her. Emmanuel said eagerly, She is a pure spotless soul you killed in one of bloodthirsty rituals. You lack discernment, you are so foolish and power-drunk. No matter who you are, or the power you think you possess, you cannot dare the Almighty, who is also our Maker. In this case you touched his precious child, the one who is so pure that her death shook the whole heaven. Her only request was to destroy you and liberate her people. Who am I to get in the way? I cannot try that. I can only give you a clue on how to defeat her, if you can find out her name and how she died in your hands. Then you can defeat. And if you can be able to get something that belonged to her, take whatever she had to the burial ground. Invoke her by calling her name. Then bury it. She might become powerless. But if you fail, she will come at you with full force. Emmanuel started crying. I don't want to return to hell. Please give me a clue on the year she died. How can I remember her? Emmanuel said hopelessly. Fora turned and said, she died 100 years ago. Her mission is to rid the human race of your kind. Time is running out, do not fail. Fora said and vanished. Emmanuel called his men that instant and said, follow her into the cemetery, find out where or the grave she enters.